Welcome, welcome replayers. Today we're going to be making out of an altered book. It's a small book and I've made it into an ephemera holder, just one little signature. So I will take you through that, how we make that, and also from last week's project where we altered a book, I was left with lots of yummy leftover book pages. So I've been making just some ephemera for our journals. So I'll take you through how I made that. And it's a live show. So hi chat. Here come the chat. I'm just talking to the replayers, welcoming them in. It's like with time travel, isn't it? Good morning, Beth. So nice to see you. Oh, lovely. How nice. Come on in. Plenty seats to go around. There's Trudy. Hi, Trudy. So good to see you. Gail, yes, Freddie's here. Do you notice he's on a towel, Gail? Because it's been raining and we're muddy and wet. I wear my wellies now when we go. Well, they're boots really, so they've got a nice tread on so I don't slip. Good morning, Janice. Yes, you so rightly say, yes, it's 2 o'clock here. Oh, our clocks have got together again, haven't they? We're not out of sync now. There's Pam. Good morning, Pam. How are you settling in? You're into like a new routine, really, aren't you? Bless you. Oh, and I hear you're going to be making some dungarees. Oh, and they're for gift, aren't they, Pam? It's so exciting. Oh, you call them overalls, yes. Julia, come on in, come on in. So nice to see you. I had a lovely ATC from Julia and some Christmas bits and pieces as well. Julia, I've started a bag up underneath this table here, collecting winter and Christmas ephemera. Oh, look at that. Oh, Trudy's making, oh, how wonderful, wonderful. Trudy's crafting along with us. That is so lovely. Angela, good morning. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. And happy Monday. Let's start the week together. Start the week. And there's Kristen. Good morning. Oh, you adopted a dog. Oh, a little girl. Oh, what's your little dog's name, Kristen? How lovely. You're getting used to one another, aren't you, I would imagine. Yes, Gail says congratulations on your new family member. Here's Sue, recovering after having the grandchildren round. Was that last Friday? Oh, no, it might have been. Oh, I don't know when Halloween was now. Oh dear, maybe that was. Oh, I don't know. We lose track of time, don't we? There's Linda. Good morning, Linda. Come right in. There's plenty chairs. And oh, Emerson's with you this morning. Hi, Emerson. You must be so glad to have your nanny back. And I trust that you're going to have a nice slow morning after all your travels. Okay, Kathy, yes. Oh, so nice. I just imagine you sitting there crafting away together. What are you making, Emerson? Nanny's got lots of, I was going to say stuff for you to play with, hasn't she? Later you can get Grandma to show you where I live. I live across the sea from you. Quite a long journey away from you. You'll have to look on the map. Oh, Barbara, yes, good morning. There's a chill up in Canada, and Flo's feeling the chill as well. She's got a winter cardi on today, and there's spring is springing it over for Karen. Oh, Karen, come on in. So nice to see you. There's Irene. I also got lovely some happy mail from Irene. I'll show more of that later, but let me just show you the ATC from Irene. Thank you, Irene. Oh, here it is. And here it is on the other side with the name written on. And then you open it up and you have another ATC. Isn't that inventive? It can stand up. It's on a stand. It's on a stand. I love that. And you could put things in here as well. I love it. There's our lovely little Pickles. Come on in, little Pickles. Come and have a calming time with us, little Pickles. Hopefully your little cat Nala will let you just have a little bit of time. Oh, it's chilly, and Devon has snow, I hear, as well. She put on. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Irene. And look at this delightful. You know I love post boxes, or mailboxes as you like to call them. Janice says, shut the front door. You're shocked that it's so cold already. Yes, you have extreme weathers. Yes. Don't worry, Beth is just nice and gentle warmth for you, Beth, isn't it? There. Look at this, all the little letters, and they're like 3D. Gorgeous. And this one says imagine. Beautiful. Is that metal? Yes, it is. Irene, thank you so much. Trudy, yes, we adore snow in Britain here. We do get snow, and we have had some snow days, haven't we, Trudy? But they're very few and far between. When we get a snow day, it's when the children were young, I used to get the wooden sledge out and pick them up from school and take them straight out to sledging, because the next day it would be gone. It never comes to March. Oh, Beth on her stream, I will leave a link later, is going to be trying batik, and we've been watching Mary, who I will leave a link for too, doing batik. Oh, how exciting! How exciting to try something new, Beth. Come and join us all at Beth's tomorrow. That's wonderful. Am I missing anybody coming in? Penny, good morning, Penny. So nice for you to join me. Penny streams on a Thursday. Quite often you stream twice, and quite often I catch your after supper one. It's my after supper. Oh, Penny, so nice to see you. And Kimberly, so nice to see you. You're putting your garden, as maybe gardeners call it, you're putting your garden to bed. I know. If we get a snowflake, the whole country stands still. I know. Yes, I love to watch the snow. Do we dream of a white Christmas here, don't we? I know. Wow, let me show you what I've been doing. It's another sort of altered book, and when I was looking in that cupboard, what else did I find? I think I found the altered book anyway. I was looking in a drawer. Do you have drawers that you just don't open that often? And then when you do, you think, shamefully, I just didn't even know I had these things. Joyce, good morning. So nice to see you. Come on in. And there's Becky Waters. Becky, I bet you've had a busy morning already. I do hope that you're going to have time to craft this week, Becky. Thank you for putting in Janice's link. That's so kind. And I'm writing it down. I'll be in the description box later, because some of the gentle listeners might not have their eyes open on the chat. They might just be trying to drift back off to sleep or just relax. There's Jean. Good morning, Jean. Some of the people I know that have told me that are in the background are Gail T. We're still thinking of you, Gail, and hoping your eyes are better. And I know you've got another operation planned. Yeah, and there's Ellie Beans I know is in the background too. It's lovely. Welcome to everybody on the replay and in the background too. There's Carol. Good morning, Carol. So I have these Observe a Book of Trees. Who remembers these books, or is this a British thing? It was just the covers. So what I've done is I've stuck them together, and I've made, like last week's really, I've made a little pocket, and then I've made the little bit at the top. They don't fall through. I'll show you how I did that. You can pop your ephemera in the top, so you can have it on your desk. So when you're making little bits and pieces, they're just nice and handy. There's Jennifer. Good morning. Jennifer very wisely says a blanket hello to everybody and a rainbow of hearts. There's Stephanie G. Good morning, Stephanie. Oh, so glad you could be with us. Yes, yes. Have you got the little, your men off to work yet? Oh, and school. Thank you, Janice, for putting in links. There's Carol's link. Oh, that's lovely. If we put Beth's link in too, so we can join her tomorrow. Beth, maybe you could put your link in. Oh, so nice. And in the cover, I've made it like a woodland theme. This is some little fairy ephemera that I was sent from Irene. And I've got these little tea cards. We used to collect these tea cards when we were young. Julia gave me these in Happy Mail. So I've just popped them in there, ready to make ephemera. So let me show you how I make it so that the little stickers don't fall all the way through. They just sit nicely on the top. Oh, thank you. Thank you for putting in all these links, Janice. Janice is getting ready for work. If you haven't got an old book covers, you might not, but you might have packaging. You might have some healthy packaging that you've got from Pasta or something, but I've got some nice unhealthy biscuit packaging here. Petra, come on in. Really nice to see you again. Come on in. Little Pickles, have I missed anything? Did you put anything in? Because sometimes you come up with a positive quote. I don't want to miss it, Little Pickles, but I also don't want to put any pressure on you. Just sometimes we're just not feeling it, are we, Little Pickles? But if I've missed you, say, Janet, you totally ignored what I said. Pom Pom, good morning. Oh, Carol's not fit. Ruth, thank you, dear. Good morning. Carol's not feeling very well. Oh, Carol, do feel better soon. Oh. And there's Janet from Canada. Barbara was saying how chilly it is in Canada. Oh no, it must be chilly up where your family live. Gosh, yes, yes. Yes, we are keeping you in our hearts, Stephanie, definitely. There we are. I've got some of these little scrapbook papers here. You can use any paper, or it's sort of papery card. What would you call that? And so I'm going to use this. So later on I will cover it with Some painty paper. You could cover it in wrapping paper. Gail, that's right. Sending healing energy. Yes, to Carol, definitely. Feel better soon. Oh, and it's all these allergies as well. Oh. I'm going to fold. I've got 2 pieces of card here. I'm measuring it. You're right there, Fred. It's cold in Alberta, not so much here. And yes, Yukon has lots of snow, I can imagine, because I've seen on the map now how big it is. Barbara G, welcome. Oh, welcome, welcome. So glad that you can join us. Come and rest a while. Yeah. Thank you. Little Pickles is sending love and positive vibes to anyone who needs it. Let me leave a link to Little Pickles channel too. Yes. Oh. So yes, just measure so you can get a signature in there. And find some scissors, right? You're right there, Freddie. I don't think there's no fireworks yet, darling. You don't have to go under the table yet, my lovely. Come and sit back up, my love. It's not firework time yet. You're fine. Come and sit up. You're just fine. There you go. Sit up. There you go. Say about 4 o'clock. He's getting confused with the time. Say about 4 o'clock he comes down and sits underneath the. That's it. You settle down there, darling, for a little minute. Yeah. So yes, I'm just cutting these 2 pieces of paper. Chicken soup and tea, says Marty. Hello, Marty. How could I have missed you earlier with your lovely things on the trolley? I think I was mid-sentence. These will make lovely these little leftovers. They're going to make lovely tags. I'll put that there. We love our leftovers, don't we? Let's make sure these aren't upside down. Don't want to get it upside down, do we, Anne? Anne's not here yet, but we do have a joke because who else does that? Oh dear. There we are. That's quite small, but then when the bits oh dear. I'm going to round the corners. Yes, Stephanie, it does have an effect on them, doesn't it? It does. Yes. It does. I'm just rounding the corners just because I can. Penny Pudge is a Stampin' Up rep, and I was saying to her about 12 years ago, I had a friend who was a rep, and I bought this from her. Sometimes she gifted me things, and this one, oh my goodness, I have few of their things, but what I have are, oh, they're so strong. There's Abigail. Good morning, Abigail. So nice to see you in the live. Oh, wonderful. Come on in. Oh, Kathy says Emerson's fascinated by the trolley. Yes, you can take your pick. And you can have healthy or unhealthy. So what I'm going to do is put some tape. I'm making the little shelf to put the things on. Now, if you've just come in, I'm making a little altered book. A little altered book with these little book plates I made to put my ephemera in. Don't let me miss anyone. Oh, you have to leave shortly for the dentist. Oh, I do hope that goes well, Becky. Is it a checkup? Becky, I do hope your week's a bit better than it was last week. And Becky, I have watched your haul in the lovely fabric, but I haven't commented yet. Sometimes one just gets a bit behind. If you watch things late at night, Becky, comment. I'll write a note. If I don't write a note, you've got some wonderful fabric and you're there with Scott. Love it. Absolutely love that. He's got a great sense of humour, hasn't he? Oh, so yes, so that's the sticky. And of course, oh, Anne, help me not to get this backwards and forward. Yes, that's it. So I'm going to take these off. I didn't make Little Flo's cardigan. Isn't it wonderful? I bought it. I bought her little cardigan because it's like something we would wear but in complete miniature. I just thought I couldn't do it justice, Abigail. And there was a lovely lady on eBay that makes dolls' clothes, and I had a little chat with her, and it's a 10-inch doll. Isn't it wonderful? She's wanting shoes now because we were talking on someone's stream about shoes, and then Dee Dee's making Ugg boots for her Barbie dolls. So she's just got her cardigan, and now she's thinking she would like shoes. I don't know whether fairies need shoes, because when they go outside they fly. They're not like us needing wellies in all these puddles. There we are. Yes, we're finding new channels today, aren't we? I love that. So yes, let's pop that down there. Like that. Oh, and I haven't got it's got dragonflies on it, that paper. Let's see if it works. So by doing it like that, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. Penny. Oh yes, Penny's there. Yes, Penny, because we have a few Pennies. We have Penny from Florida as well, don't we? And there's a Penny from Croydon as well. Hold on, there you go. It doesn't go through, it just sits where that, and you can just pile up the ephemera into there. And that's going to go in. When I cover it, I just put like a little pamphlet stitch. Shall we just make some little pockets? That's just because we can. We're just keeping it very low key, very low key. Let's just fold that in half. I just want, I know you know how to make a pocket. I just want to show you something. Is that a little bit tall? Probably a little bit tall. But nothing goes to waste because I can use that as a little tab. Put a little tab on. And the corners. Pennies from heaven. Oh, wonderful. It's raining pennies from heaven. Nala's watching. Here is my chance to give her Freddie's lessons. Hi, Nala. Oh, I don't even know where the camera is. Hi, Nala. You're mischievous cat. Oh, dear. On the shelf up there, Melanie has a shelf full of her art books, and on that shelf there was this little punch, and I thought, ew, let's see what that does. And it leaves like a little print. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's what I did. I did that, made a little pocket like that. Oh, hold on, I'm missing what you're saying, Pom Pom. There's Creative Trish. Good morning. I just look up to do. I know it is raining so much, isn't it? All my walks are just so muddy and puddly now. Oh, okay. One of your friends isn't well, and she lives quite far from me now. Went to visit the family. And you went to take her something. Yes. Let me. Yes. And did they give you lots of? I can't yet. Something, and then she ended up giving me something. Do you know, Pom Pom? It is so much easier to give. I find receive graciously. Oh, Pom Pom, I really know. I think what we have to realise is that for her to give you something, it was a blessing to her. It was also quite empowering for her in a time where she feels she doesn't have much power at all. But I do know what you mean, Pom Pom. Yeah, it is hard, isn't it? Thanks, Marty. Marty, how's your family, Marty? Yeah. Raindrops keep falling on my head. La 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 la. Yes, and I've been singing in the rain, Beth. Goodness me. Let's take this off. We don't have to rush. We'll just spend this little bit of time. Yeah, thank you, Janet. It is. I don't want to miss anything. If I do miss what you're saying, say it to me again. Oh, probably the raindrops aren't falling on Beth's head. Well, the weather's cleared up for you now, I trust. Dark skies for Becky. Yeah, Pom Pom. Yes, yeah, yes. We try to be there for one another. There's Anne. Anne mentioned you because it was a tape it, get it upside down. It's so simple, but so there we are. I have a little pocket, so then I can pop ephemera in it. You could make something like this just to send to people in Happy Mail, just flat like that. Well, I'm going to make another little ephemera book. Oh, and now I'm going to use this ephemera. I've got some ephemera from Nettie here, and Arlene, no, Irene, and Julia. Dar, so nice to see you. So nice to see you. Now, come on in, come on in. Come and spend some time with us. What am I up to? I know, little pickles. It is. I have found that hard because I receive Happy Mail, and yes, learning to receive with grace. Yes, it's a thing, little pickles. Yes. Yeah, there's Rhonda getting ready for work, I would imagine. Come on in, Rhonda. We'll keep you company while you get ready. Right, so after Sam says I say right a lot, and when I say right, I say if we're in the kitchen, Freddie looks up and thinks, oh, is it WAOK time or something? Yes, little gherkin, that's your new name, little pickles. To accept to give graciously honours the giver. Thank you. I said that in a lot of sentences, and Marty summed it up beautifully. We're all off to Beth's to get the sunshine. Warm up the pool, we'll be round in our little polka dot bikinis. Oh dear, Janet's going to call Beth. Oh yeah, Joe will pick us up. Actually, I'll hire a minibus. You've got coffee in your chair, my little granddaughter by your side. Kathy, you've had a busy time. So I ended up last week with all these lovely bits of paper, and I think I was demonstrating making round pumpkins to you with the book paper and using this, and I ended up with some papers with holes in. And I was saying to you last week, I'm very driven by what I do, by what you share with me, ask me to do, and also driven by the scraps on my desk. So what I did, and it's not rocket science, it's just very simple. To say right is a very British thing. Oh, is it? Is it, Little Pickles? Do other people say it as well in Britain? Oh, I didn't realise. I thought it was just me. So I just made this little piece of ephemera. I've made it very rough, just from the paper from last week. I've got a little tab on it. I've actually gone around with that wiggly sewing line that covers up everything we do. Here's Safia, all the way from India. Safia, I'll be showing it later, but I use your wonderful silks all the time. This week's make was using this fabric. I'm showing you just in case you can't stop long. It's so nice to see you. What a wonderful worldwide community we've got. Take care, Becky, at the dentist. Take care. Yes, I hope it goes well. We'll see you later in chats. Beautiful. Thank you for curating that for us. Yes, so literally not rocket science. And I made some little winter. I've started to make winter things. Little winter ATC coins, very simple. And I made one of them into an ATC holder with a little penguin on. So if you have any book pages, just join me here. You don't have to do, you don't have to do anything fancy. What's the Janet quote? Always listen to your heart. Oh, it may be on your left, but it's always right. It's not a Janet quote, it's a quote for Janet. Oh, always listen. Oh, I love that. Always listen to your heart. I'm writing it down. It may be on the left. I'll write left as I did when I was a nurse. At left. But it's always right. I love that. I love that. Oh, I love that. Thank you. You hear it a lot from the British as well. I'm saying right. How lovely. Or is it Little Pickles has started her Christmas colouring? I'm loving it. Yeah, so it's just something very, very simple. So let me just, and next week I'll probably be driven by things to do with the leftover holes. Was it when we say right, or was it something else? Vanessa, good morning. So nice to see you, Vanessa. You come right in. You come right in and join us. How lovely. I just make it very rough, and then I find a nice little picture to go in it. I've got my ephemera there, and I've got some from Nettie, but I've got some lovely little pictures. You know, when you're looking through magazines, we call it harvesting magazines. That's one of the words we use. Oh, I've got a little woodland scene. Oh, I've got a teapot. Oh, I've got this lovely table with candles on. I do love putting candles on. That'll go in there. So just rip that. And then I just literally put it inside. You can take it to the machine, or you can glue it and put some faux stitching on. Oh, Didn't rip it that well. There we are. There's that, like that. You can do yours a little bit neater, but I'm quite enjoying having this little rough edge there. I could clip that together while I'm doing this. And I also, from Nettie, I love bobbins. I'm missing the chat. Rebecca, good morning. Create with Becca. Good morning. No, what I do is, if I miss a question, ask me again. That's a good question, Pom Pom. I do one straight stitch and then I just go wobbly wobbly with my machine, because I've got the vintage machine. I can get it out next week if you like and show you, or tomorrow maybe. And it just has one little stitch. It's glorious, and you can make that wobbly line. And when you put the wobbly line, it makes this line look less wobbly as well. There's Jen. Good morning. Come on in, Jen. So nice to see you. Glad you could join us. If I've missed anything else, ask me again. Are you sitting comfortably, Dar? Oh. So lovely, lovely bobbin. I will draw around this. I will get some papers out, and I love it. But for the, thank you, Nettie. But for the minute, I'm just using it. I dyed just some salvage waste there with some little ink sprays. It's getting comfy. Freddie's getting comfy. Is Nala still looking? Has Carol left? Because I know Local likes to watch Freddie, or is she resting quietly in the background? Good morning, Kat. So nice to see you. Come on in. Come on in. We're using up paper scraps. You get your coffee there. And then I just put like a little tab there. So what you could do is you can use glue, or you can make quite a few up and take them over to the sewing machine. But there she is. You're in the background. Yes, Carol, you take care. Look, Loca's Freddie's keeping Loca company. Yes, yes. I think the wobbly stitch was on your channel, wasn't it? You did that, didn't you, on your sewing machine? Oh goodness, Cat. Right. Yeah. Oh, said it again. Right. I also made one into, you can get packaging or you can get acetate. I made one into a specimen. You probably can't see it. There you go. And what you can do is, let's decorate this one, shall we? Because we've got something on there. Let's get one of our stickers, or you can stamp on it if you haven't got stickers. Shall we stamp? Shall we? Yes, let's try stamping. It's one of those things where you think it's not, oh, it might not work, but let's try it anyway. Oh yes, definitely. You're keeping a low profile, Vanessa, but you're making lots of lovely shorts and videos and making ephemera, aren't you? You're there. We know you're there, Vanessa. Yes. Always nice to see you. Thank you, Janice, for putting Kat and Vanessa's channel in. There we are. Let's see if I can get that to work. It's my little, I'm stamping onto the acetate, because I could put one of my little stickers from my ephemera book in, but let's see. Oh, it did work. You can see that. There we are. Lovely. But if you don't try, you'll never know, little pickles. A wise head on young shoulders. Miss little Miss Pickles. I don't say that in a condescending way. I say that in a very complimentary way. Penny, there's Penny from Florida. We've just been saying how gorgeous and warm it is in Florida. A cat's from Florida too. That was my little dragonfly stamp. Julia's been doing some carving, haven't you, Julia? I keep it simple. Julia carved a fox yesterday. Absolutely amazing. And then there's the tab. I will sew that on later. I'm just going to pin it for now. Or you can glue. And I'm going to look into my little ephemera here. And I've got some of these gorgeous little stickers that Irene gave me. Oh, look at that. A little birdhouse. It's a little birdhouse. And a butter. Is it a birdhouse? I've got to put my glasses on. Oh, I think it is. It's a birdhouse and it's got a butterfly on it. Pennies from heaven. We really do have pennies from heaven. We love all our pennies. We love everybody. Oh, dear. So let's pop that sticker there. So lovely to be able to use our little ephemera holder. Keep it on our desk. I'll put that there. Well, I could just, I'm leaving them all rough. I think it probably could do with a little bit more stamping on it. Where did that go? My little roughly cut out. Let's get that stays on ink again. It's been warm. You don't have the seasons. No, apart from hurricane season and the wet season. I visited Florida in the wet season. In August, one of the times I went. Yes. There, Marty's putting in Becca's channel. Will we be going over to you on the bus later? Oh, thank you. Oh, Kat, I was just saying, I'm from before you came in, I'm very driven with the waste on my desk. I have these papers from last week and I was chopping out circles, so it left me with the, oh, that's lovely. And I'm just going to put that down on this masterboard. Next week we will be making postcards from this, unless something else comes up. Cheryl, good morning. So nice to see you. Come on in. Love to you and Pierre. And there we are, a little specimen card. It's got some sewing around the edge. It could have a button sewn on there. And then I made this one as a little pocket. And I thought this would be nice for your journal, or it would be nice maybe for Happy Mail if you took some of your little bits of ephemera and put those in for people. Is it big enough for, I made a separate one. Is it big enough? No, it's not big enough for the ATC card. You have to make a bigger one. You have to make it a bit wider. So that is what I have been doing. Thank you, Janet. Just keeping it simple, keeping it simple. I've used rough edges. You choose what you do, definitely. Oh, before I move on, if you can make something from paper, you can also make it from fabric. So I've got a lovely round fabric bit left. I couldn't punch it. I had to draw around with my sewing pen. Disappears. I've got one here, one of these that disappears. And I cut out a circle. So I'm going to make one out of fabric. I meant to do it so I could show you, but I forgot. Thanks, Rhonda. Thank you so much. So what have I got? I have got here some Happy Mail that I got back in February. And then when I went to my sewing box, I have used it when I first got it. This is from Journey. Look at this gorgeous fabric. How lovely. And I thought that went nicely. This fabric is dyed with geranium dye. Do you remember when I did the geranium dye a few weeks ago? So yes, that's that. And what I'm going to do is cut one of these little pictures. It will have to be ironed. Isn't that lovely though? Now the great thing about this is, even as I'm with you, I'm setting myself up for the week, because that is what I do. I set myself up with little things, because if I get called away to my mum's, I can always grab this. It's always nice to have a little bit of slow stitching. Isn't that a lovely sound? Oh, I'll show you actually, Beth. She's working on another journal. She's put away the journal you gave her for Halloween and fall. She's put that away ready for next year. And yes, I will show you the journal she's working on. If I forget, would you remind me? When I'll just snip, snip, snip this. I'm just snipping. I love tabs. This is an ATC size. It's that little bit bigger. It's just a piece of ephemera to send in Happy Mail or to put in a... So it's going to be something like that. And I will slow stitch around it. And what I mean by slow stitch is anything goes. Look at this. It's lovely for me to keep this Happy Mail together, and then I'm able to remember who it's from. I'm always so reliable. Oh no, Trudy. No, no, no. There's no right or wrong. Art from your heart. Art from your heart. No, no, not at all. We're our own worst critics. Do you agree with me, chat? We can't see them, but oh, I know. We tend to be critical of ourselves, don't we? I put some lace from there, and in the box, in the little envelope, little wooden hearts. So I'm going to put that on there. So that's all set up now, and I put that on top of my pincushion. So I'm set up. The other thing I've set myself up with, let me show you. Okay, let me show you, Trudy, because seriously, and I'm not putting myself down. What I created was just really simple the other day. I came in, as you know, I always have things ready on my desk. I came home and I'd had a very long journey to my mum's, and I got back and it was about 8 o'clock, and I just wanted to sit here with putting all the lights on, and it's just so nice. So I wanted to sit here, and I have these ATC coins backgrounds made up. I stuck them on the card. Got my stickers, lace, and I made these very simple. Seriously, they've got a sticker on my winter theme. They've got some lovely washi from Miriam, some lace from Irene, and stickers that I've had for a long time, and just a little hat on the back. I think I made 4. I made 4. And seriously, I sat for about 2 hours making these. Oh, I got so absorbed. I putting on the tape and the paint around the outside. And I think, you know, if people look at them, they'll think, gosh, that's very simple. It probably just thrown together. But you know, I so enjoyed. I'm just saying to you, Trudy, just to say, seriously, I literally popped my lace and bits and stickers and sticker on the back, and I know it's not a work of art, but I'm thoroughly pleased with them, thoroughly pleased. And I keep looking at them because they actually bring back a happy memory of that day, actually, because it was, yeah, it was just a relaxing time. So we don't mean to embarrass you, Trudy, though. Yes, enjoying the journey, enjoying the process. It's not always easy, though, is it? I know. Yeah, without preconceived ideas. Very wise, Kat, definitely. It isn't always easy. And Trudy, you know, that's why we can be together. I'm glad you shared it, because you're not the only, you're, as last week's theme ran, you are not alone. And by you sharing that, that is just so helpful, because I know that there are people in the background here or on the replay, and they're thinking exactly the same. Exactly the same. So thank you. It takes a lot of courage to share things, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, that's incredibly helpful, Trudy. There we are. Rhonda's, are you off? Oh, thank you. Thank you for starting your week with us. You have a cup of tea, oh, and conversation, and you're off to work now. Can I leave you with these words of what we're going to be discussing, among other things? Giving yourself time. Rhonda, I do hope that you get to give yourself some time this week. Yeah. And just as our lovely Rhonda walks out the door on the way to work with our blessing, we are, Jen's lighting a candle for Stephanie and her mum and her family. Let's attempt. Like that, so we can all see that. Just taking a little bit of time just to remember people in our thoughts and our prayers and our good vibes, whatever we do. Yeah. Stephanie's mom, yes. And there's, yes. Thank you. Oh, yes. That's what we're here for. We're here for one another, and crafting is just such a big part of that, creating. I will blow that out though. And there's quite a few people that are on my heart that have shared things in the comments with me and through social media. I know a lot of people are going through some really tough times, yeah, at the moment. And some not so quite tough times, but really, really hard times. So yeah, yes. You posted it on your community tab, didn't you, Stephanie? Yes. Right. She says again, there we are. Some that lovely hearts there from Jen. Oh, let me just yeah, and yes, you didn't rush out the door. You took that moment Take care, Rhonda. Give yourself time this week. Let me share a little story with you. Trudy, I know I love them. I think though, yes, that's the vulnerability of sending people things. Yes, there is a lot of vulnerability. We talk about happy mail, don't we? It's not an easy thing because we do open ourselves up, don't we? Yeah, Trudy, I will love them. Thank you, little pickles. Definitely, definitely. Yes. I've got my boho journal here. Shall we have an adventure with Peter? Good morning. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating. Sometimes, Peter, if we limit our palette, if we just give ourselves a few things, and also sometimes if we use prompts as well, that can help. We do a prompt game. That might help, but it might not help at all. But it's not Peter, is it? It's Paper Hoarders Anonymous. I said Peter, didn't I? I was thinking about Peter from Australia. Paper Hoarders, thank you for coming in here and entering into the chat, because you are not alone. There will be other people here and then listening that have that too, definitely. Marty, yeah, just do one thing. Yeah, yeah. See, Marty's says honestly, yeah, no, I do too. Yeah. Yes. Pickles loves a good prompt for your journal and the colouring. So here's what has Blondell, who believes in the power of the pen, and her lovely sidekick. What's her sidekick's name? What's her name? Felicity Heartfelt, who believes in the power of love. There she is in all her glory. Look how bohemian she's looking there in her silk. What have they been up to? Last time we saw them, they were in Venice. They'd had an extended trip in Venice. But on they hopped to their amazing, magical, here it is, their form, their mode of transport. Amazing. And the captain of the transport. Oh, little Cheryl says she watches Sonia Step 2 on YouTube. She's from Australia. Thank you for sharing that, Cheryl. Would you mind sharing with me? And I can put that in my description later if you send me a message. There's Sophia. Good afternoon, Sophia. Yes, you're helping one another, saying what you do. You're for Paper Hoarders. Yes. Paper Hoarders, is this your first time here in the chat, live in the chat? Welcome if so. You've got people connecting with you here. This is great. Trudy, yes, it's the first time you've crafted in 5 months. You're warming up, aren't you? Yes. Thank you, Cheryl. You've put that there. Would you mind messaging it to me as well? That would be so helpful. Thank you. That's there. Yes, thank you. So the captain of this amazing ship had a timepiece. It's like, what do you call those? A pocket watch. But if you turned it, it was absolutely amazing and magical. Because if you remember, this story is set in 1890, 120 years ago. And now Blondel is travelling forward in time to 1920. And she finds herself not in an exotic place. She finds herself on the rolling hills of Yorkshire. And just behind this scene, there would be chimneys and coal mines. But look at the lovely dry stone walls, people playing cricket. It's a landscape that hasn't changed for years. But Blondel found herself in 1920. So let me show you what she found when she was there, what she saw. She was able, because it's 1920, she was able to have photographers from the newspaper send her photographs on. Artsy nurse, good morning, so nice to see you. Thank you, thank you. And here we are. She found herself witnessing the takeoff of the R-33. And if you look at this is in 1920. It's an airship designed to take goods and for travellers to travel. And Blondel thought, is this what the future holds for travel? Wow. In 1890, she could not have believed that holidaymakers would be flying in the air. And if you look very closely, there's something very special about this photograph. They're holding on. It's got gas inside it. But look at the women, a line of women holding the ropes down. Isn't that wonderful? Is it women on one side and it's men on the other side? Look at them in their hats and their dresses. This is set in 1920, not glamorous 1920, farmland 1920s, warm tweed coats. Oh, you appreciate the encouragement. It is a common problem. We wonder why. Maybe I will think about this and we'll do something next week. Maybe, yeah. Let me think about it. I will ponder. So you might ask why I'm showing you these. Let me just show you one more that Blondel took. And this is a wonderful photograph here. And the man's name here, she didn't speak to anybody because she was time traveling, so she didn't want to break the continuum. This wonderful man here, A. Platt, was part in the design team for this particular airship, the R-33, a very early airship. And this photograph is taken in the Science Museum. It's probably not on display now. It's probably in the yes, there were, yes, they didn't have a lot of luck with them, but this is one of the early ones. Yes, absolutely. Yes, it didn't turn out to be the amazing form of transport that they were hoping it would be. So yes, I know, but they were experimenting, yes. And this person here, Mr. Arthur P, was my grandfather, my mum's dad. So that when we went to visit on Thursday, we were looking at old photographs. So that's why Blondel visited Yorkshire. So I'm going to pop that up there. I have other photographs too, and they are going to visit a photograph restorers. I'll show you more of them before they go off. So that's Blondel. So yes, it's snack time, isn't it? He was one of the engineers. Yes, he started off work at 12, Sophia, and he was in the coal mines and was carpenter and worked his way up. Yes, amazing. And yes, because they were building them in Yorkshire. Yes. Good morning, Teresa. Come on in and spend a nice bit of time with us. How are you feeling? Because our Teresa hasn't been that well. Let's have a cup of tea. While I'm getting the tea ready, Mrs. Teapots, it's Mrs. Teapots time. I will get them restored and I will be able to scan them and share them at some point. Yes, yes. I'm not at the stage of scanning yet. We have to be kind to ourselves, don't we? Right, let's get the tea. While I'm getting the tea, pop a number in and I can maybe send you some happy mail. I can send you the little ephemera holder as well, because I'm making another one here out of a biscuit box. I won't send you all the ephemera that's in there because I'd be using some because it was from Julia and Irene, but I will send you some of it. We like to say sharing is caring. Your grandfather was a farmer in Nebraska. Oh, wonderful. Gosh, Cheryl, he would have worked hard. Harvested sugar beets. Wow. Oh, he would have worked really hard. Yeah. Let me just nip over and let me keep my eye on the chat too. Oh, what's this? Oh, a stat on the floor. Oh, a stamp from Australia. Oh, wow. That's not rubbish. That's from lovely Pam. Oh, oh gosh, I don't know how that flew on the floor. Maybe Blondel's going to go and visit Australia. We didn't know Blondel could time travel, did we? No. Freddie's thinking, oh, what time is it? There we are. Pop a number in. And I'll send that or something else or yes. Do you want your snack first? He's licking his lips now. Come on, down you come. Where am I? Oh yes. You can see you're putting a number in for Ellie Bean. Thank you. Yes, pop numbers in for yourself and then pop another one in. She's like Doctor Who. I don't know whether people have Doctor Who in America. Time Lord. Oh, it won't. I'm making it up that Blondel travels. Blondel is semi-made up. Eventually, we will find out that she is actually related to somebody here in chat. But that will evolve as the time goes on, or until I run out of pages. Pop numbers in for other people as well. Have a little, not getting down for these ones. Oh, right, okay. These are the small little ones. Doesn't get down for those. There you go, my little lovely. I haven't planted my bulbs yet. I need to do that. Nice. Is that finished for now? You can have another one at the end. Let's keep that there to remind Mama, yeah? There we are. Let me do my hands. Doctor Who is great, says Rebecca. Oh, yes. I was brought up with that. Yes, yes. Yeah, I know, Stephanie. Come on, he says. Come on. There we are, Marty. You make sure you get something too. This is what I was making while listening to Carol and Anne and Mary. Oh, how wonderful this tea is. Oh, how lovely. It's I've had it before. I was given this. It's got British Rose elderflower infusion. It's got like a little teapot on the, isn't it a gorgeous packaging? But they've actually got little tiny pink rose petals and rose buds in it. It looks too good to infuse. Oh, I've got to do the number, haven't I? That's why I'm having trouble speaking. We're just relaxing here. We're just chilling with one another. I forget my words and forget what I'm doing. Random number. Oh dear. I'm glad you're here to help me. Let's see. Oh yes, between 1 and 100. Generate, and the number is 96. Who had 96? Of course, they've gone off my radar completely. Anne, good morning, Anne H. You've got Anne L, and Anne H. Anne H. She's hit the chocolate hobnobs. We had those here the other day. I bought them purely for research purposes, so our American friends could see what they were. That was the only reason I got them. You liked Tom Baker. I like David Tennant when he was Doctor Who. Oh dear. Have I missed any chat? If I've missed something while I was feeding Freddie, and I don't know what else I've been doing, but I've got these lovely snacks. Now Marty has a little chair over there, special chair over there. You have a little sit down. Because life does get busy. Yes, I made the pumpkin muffins. It was pumpkin butternut squash, same sort of thing. And it's got a lot of it. I can't eat it in front of you because it's got cream cheese on the top, and I'm going to get in such a mess. But as soon as the stream ends, I shall be. It's an American recipe. It's very different. I was asking the girls, gosh, how do you deal with it? It's just such a runny mixture. Like when we make fairy cakes, just use 2 teaspoons and it doesn't get all over the shop. But they're delicious. Everybody liked them, apart from my friend Leslie, who didn't like them, and that's fair enough. She doesn't think vegetables should be anywhere near a cake. Oh, that's lovely. I'll put that. Oh, very nice. I'll let that infuse a bit. Cold tea can go over there. You can always warm it up later. Right, says Janet. What else was I doing? Oh, yes. Let me show you. This is the time when I show you bits and pieces. Look at this. Irene, are you still here, Irene? Irene made me a journal. I don't know which way up it is. Here it is. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Irene. I absolutely love it. And I'm not quite sure when I'll be using it. Will it be a special journal, like with a theme? Will it become like a happy mail journal? I normally just do them in seasons, and when they're full up, they're full up. Oh, your grandchildren loved the show, do they? And oh, beautiful card with sewing on. These are all stitches. Isn't that wonderful? So thank you so much, so much. I will really enjoy using it. Thank you. All the different varieties of paper. I love this ephemera that you've done here with the little holes and the little flowers in there. That's a nice piece of ephemera, isn't it? Like little specimen cards. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely lovely. All ready for me to use in a variety of papers. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and there's more. Oh, and there's more. There's more. There's more. Gosh, that's lovely. A one signature. I love it. All different depths and a paper. We'll put in differently. That's lovely. Thank you. I'm so pleased with it. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Thank you. Isn't it, Anne? I love it. Gosh, I shall really enjoy using that. I should put that there. I will let you know when I do. Well, you always see what I'm making. I think the next one I make will be like a wintry one. So yes, although I could use this one and make this wintry. It's got quite a summery vibe, hasn't it? Patty, hi, good morning. So nice to see you. It was so lovely to see you on your channel the other day. I love it. I love your little cat. So nice to see you. Oh, you put the winner 3 times. Sorry, I'm so distracted. Sorry, Vanessa. Marty Seal put in for Angie. Oh, how wonderful. Marty, thank you. That was so kind of you. Oh, I will love to send some happy mail for Angie. Thank you for putting that in, and thank you for asking me 3 times. The capital letters worked though, didn't they? There's Irene. There. Thank you. I do love it. I do. You've just found a heap of greetings cards which you're going to make into a journal. Oh, I love a greetings card journal. I've got one over here. You might have. I make super journals, don't they? I've got this one on the shelf piled up. You just sort of, this is how I did it. But everybody has different ways. I just put them with my wonky Coptic stitch. Yes, yeah. Lovely. Oh, greeting cards. Oh, love them. Use them for so many things. Right, says Janet. Let's do some prompts, shall we? Oh, let's do some prompts. I've added some to the top, so I need to just push those in and give them a bit of a. Oh, have fun. You really will. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Well done, Vanessa. I'm so pleased you did. Thanks for doing that. I've got Angie's address. That'd be lovely. Super duper. Oh yes, I followed a tutorial by Lauren Marie Jenkins, and it's a very good tutorial. This was probably about 3 or 4 years ago. Not that particular one, but when I've done it, it's great if you want to put single sheets together. But of course, I'm saying mine's adaptive because mine's probably wonky and not quite right, but it seemed to do the trick. The ATC card is an easel. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? I thought that could do that and then put other things in it as well. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And it stands up like that. Never seen that idea before, Irene. Have you seen that, Teresa? Isn't that a wonderful design? I love it. Yeah. Wonderful. I love a chunky, fluffy book, Kimberly. Absolutely. I do. I'm not looking, because this is half the fun. It's half the fun seeing Janet struggle all around the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It did the trick, and that's what matters. Absolutely, Kat. I was happy. Oh, now I apologise for that. That's the prompt basket just falling down. If you're trying to gently listen in the background and that really made you jump, I do apologise, because I know there are people, and I've been that person too, that like to gently listen in the background and maybe fall to sleep. Because sometimes sleep is very hard to come by, and I know that. So I do apologise for that box. That's given them a good shuffle. Craft a lunch. Oh dear, I know, Ben. What am I like? That was just, no, it's just something coming through the post, Freddie. We don't need to go and see, darling. So this is my, they didn't think they were knocking, darling. I think they were just putting something through, just a leaflet or something. Come and sit back down now, Freddie. This is my blue page from Becky, when Becky does blue. And I found, I don't know why it's so orange. It's just how that evolved. I've used my lovely paper that Dar gave me in the background, and that was blue and orange. And that lady comes from my gorgeous paper that Dar gave me. And I found that so relaxing to do. So yeah, don't ask me why my blue page has got lots of orange on. Oh dear. It did give them a good shuffle. Right. There. Let's find a page and do some prompts. Actually, I can do my prompts. For some reason, I found myself doing a blue panel here. He's very nervous of something, Janet. Oh, he heard something drop through the letterbox, but now he will be, from now on, because it's getting darker outside, he will be trying to find somewhere to go under, because we've had a lot of fireworks. I'll try and encourage him to come up again. You can go under the desk, darling, as soon as we finish the live. Come up here now, darling. You can sit up. You can sit up now. You're safe. You're safe. You're all safe, darling. That's it. There you go. Oh dear. Poor little thing. Right. Yeah. Oh, Dar. There you are, Dar. Can you see the paper in the background? How it just sort of inspired the whole blue thingy. I'm going to do my prompts here. Right. Janet, stop talking about it. Let's just do it. Add paint. Prompt number 1. There we are. Oh, thanks, Kat, saying about the picture. Paint. And if you're Kimberly, yes, that means scrape paint. Oh, lovely. Oh, just pulled it out of my lap. It's not, I didn't pull it out of my lap. It was in my pocket. It was in the pocket. Magical. No, I've got that little table with the drawer. Do you remember? Underneath there. I know. Bless him. He's been so nervous of the fireworks. I know. I know. Let's get some paint. Hi, Mrs. Gigi. So nice to see you. You just back from work? Having a nice drink, I hope. A nice cup of tea. And what paint shall I get out? Let's just get, oh, let's get some paint on here. Oh, how wonderful. How wonderful to have that as our first prompt. You can use watercolours or anything. There we are. I've got some. Shall I keep it in the same colour family, or shall I just go differently? Let's just go different. No at all wrong, is there? There we are. Yes, so I have titled today's because we changed it from last week. This was meant to be last week's. Giving yourself time. And we were talking about that in carols yesterday. And sometimes when we're going through a bad patch, sometimes some people like to do creative things, but other people just like to sit and watch, or so it's just what are we saying? Giving yourself time to do that, not being hard on yourself and thinking, oh, I should be doing this, or I should be creating. Recognizing that there's, if you notice with me, I'm the sort of person who likes to have busy hands when I'm working through things. We're all different, aren't we? Marty is the queen of posting links. Thank you. Very nice tea. Candy, hello, so nice to see you. You've come in when we are scraping paint. I do hope you are gathering strength, Candy. Oh, lovely. Right. That's the thing with these. Maybe that's the thing with the prompts. It's great because we're coming to this without preconceived ideas. Maybe that's why for some people that is helpful. For others, not. Just spend some time with us if it's not your thing. I think about midday. Probably it's usually about lunchtime, I think. Yeah, about lunchish time. That's probably why you missed it. Got some lovely painty papers here. So again, driven by what's on my desk. When I come in here, I'll be able to play with that. Wonderful. There's Miriam. Hi, Miriam. So nice to see you. I've been talking about you because I've been using some of the happy mail you sent me. Oh, come on in, Miriam. Miriam's from Israel. So lovely to see you. Come on in. I know you've had a busy time recently. And there's Janet USA. Hi, Janet USA. The first prompt was paint. And yes, and never any pressure to do these at all. Cut out words from a magazine. Cut out words from a magazine. Wonderful. Well, I have a tin full of words, but let's get a magazine and see if we can. Is this a time that I can use my? Here's a magazine. Well, that's magazine papers. I'm looking for my Daphne's diary that Jennifer gave me. It's here somewhere. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Look away if you're sensitive, because it's my first ever Daphne's diary and I cut it up. I've enjoyed it. Didn't take me long to start cutting it up either. Let's see. Cut some words out of. Oh, how lovely. You know me, I'm usually looking for positive words, but I love this text. It says vintage at an old farm. Gosh, isn't that lovely? Oh, I love that. Maybe I'll get that. Yes, snip, snip, snip. I'm terrible, I know. Time to get messy. Oh, the pixie powder. Oh, a friend of mine, I've actually seen that, just not on YouTube. I've seen that live, as it were. Yes, a friend of mine, Penny from Croydon, she had some pixie powder. It's lovely, isn't it? Or we could have tea. No, I'm I'm going to drive this collage. Something else I just picked out of my pocket there. Oh dear, cut out words. I'm going to cut out. Ooh, I know what I can do, and I can mount them on a tag. Cut out words. Yes, they are correct. Yes, yes. Paint and oh dear, that's it, Janet. Come on in, Janet. So nice to see you. So nice to see you. And there's lovely Mary. Good morning, Mary. I'm nearly finished your wonderful replay. Wonderful. Mary is making a petite journal. And you last night, when I'm fast asleep, you've been making specimen cards, haven't you? That's what you were making, like. And oh, your pages, your pages are sewn, but they're made out of the paper that's got the wax and the inks. Oh, Mary, I love your pages. They're so crinkly, so crinkly. I'm going to put the words on here and make myself like a little, I don't know, I'm just going to do that just because I can. I'm going to put some photo corners. I haven't got a Pritt stick. I've run out, so I'm just going to use the wet glue, which sometimes makes things a bit wrinkly. How are you doing, replayers and gentle listeners in the background there? So glad that you could be with us. Oh, so lovely. Yeah, I'm just going to put vintage at an old farm. Vintage at an old farm. And I've got some pictures here, and I can always put those on later, depending on, I've got my photo corner scraps here. So if anything comes in a V, sort of like a little V shape, I cut those out. I do like to put photo corners on things. It's my latest little thing there. No, have you? I haven't. I have not seen it. Now, Miriam has become a designer for PM Artist Studio. I know they've been having other designers come in. Someone else that I've just started to watch, his name is it Kerr? He's designed some. And oh, how amazing. What does it look like? When they're using it, I will drop I'll put a link in the description. Have they used it yet, or will they be using it on Tuesday? Miriam, how wonderfully exciting to have one of your designs turned into a stencil. Did you say stencil or mask? It's the nutcrackers. Oh, how amazing. I'd missed that. Maybe you'll send me a picture as well. Congratulations. How wonderful. There we are. There. Oh gosh, the light's gone a bit funny because one of my lights has just gone out. Vintage at the farm. It can't last the whole stream. Now then, don't expect too much. And then you're going to submit 2 more, ballerina. I'm just tacking this on so I can put things under and over. But vintage on the farm. Let's see what the other one is. Let's see if it's serendipitous and it's a farm animal. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh. Right, next prompt. Birdhouse. Ooh, birdhouse. How wonderful. I have somewhere here on my lap in my magic apron, I have a a napkin that has a birdhouse on it. Well, wouldn't it be nice to make a birdhouse? Shall we make a birdhouse? Yes. Vintage on the farm. Let's, oh yes, let's make a birdhouse. What fun. So we're going to have, oh lovely. So we've got like a little V there. And a little house like that. Is that too big, too small? And they're on a pole, aren't they? Wonderful. Do you have ice sticks? Yes, popsicle sticks. I do. And I've got them up there. They would make a wonderful, great idea. Great idea. They would make, I'm just going to rip paper down. Have a napkin. These prompts usually come from something, ideas that I've seen, or maybe when I received the napkin. Put the birdhouse there. I'm going to go down like this. No, don't worry, Miriam. We do Taiwanese as well, and we know you can't. There, that's it. Now, where's the little? I need a little darker hole. So I need to make a circle. So I'm going to get this and go round here. What fun! Some of you might have birdhouses on scrapbook papers and things like that. There we are. Let's snip that round. Now we will need a little bird for the birdhouse, surely. There we are. I know that I think that you're going to like this prompt. That'll be an interesting piece of scrap to use. I think that you're going to enjoy this prompt, Cat. Cat loves birds. I'm just going to fill that in a bit and stick that on. And I can decorate it later. Just going to roughly stick that on because I have a wonderful time later. I've got to cook some tea because Ben's coming round for dinner. When we say dinner, tea, we mean dinner. We like to be confusing as British people, don't we? Where's the actual hole? They've got a perch. Is there a special place where the hole goes? Let's just put that there. We need to be out of the way of the... You can just put it... Yes, I'm loving that. And we'll pop a little bird in. Why not? There. Oh, that's lovely. And I will go round that with my Posca pen and do some doodles on that. There we are. Just very, very simple. It looks like a rocket lolly. For the British people, who remembers rocket lollies? Kathy, how are you and your lovely husband, Kathy? Keeping you in our thoughts. Oh, so nice to see you. Thank you. Isn't it lovely when the winter plants come out? It's here just for you to see today, and we're able, these settlements can grow outside, so I'm going to put it in a tub with some bulbs underneath, but I thought you might like just to, it's lovely to bring nature in. I'd like you to be able to see that. Let's find a little bird, shall we? You can have birds on napkins, and I've got some, always got birds cut out ready to put on things, but I think I have some of my little splodgy birds. Do you remember these when you did the splodgy birds there? I did little miniature blodgy watercolour birds. Freddie's settled down again now, hasn't he? There probably won't be that many fireworks out today, this evening. There we are, little bird for my birdhouse. Stick him on and I can do some doodling on him as well later. You're home now. Oh, well done. Oh, well done. They discharged him yesterday. Yeah, you're from home and you're sipping coffee and you must be exhausted. It's the stress, and your husband too, because you just can't sleep in hospital. It's so noisy, isn't it? Yeah, that is wonderful news. Well, back to sipping coffee and doing crochet. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. And I've got a brown and I'll put a branch on that later. I do a little bit of doodling here. Oh, Janet, take care. Janet, you're off. Where are you off to, Janet, dear? I miss that. To go now. Yeah, you're getting ready for appointments. I do hope they go well, and no doubt we'll be seeing each other in chat very soon. Yeah, you take care. That sounds an exhausting day you've got too. Yeah, definitely. Just catching up with chat here. Yeah. I know. Thank you, Barbara. It was very noisy. Barbara E. Good morning, Barbara. Good afternoon, Barbara E. Yes, he was. We were there to comfort him. He was with all the boys were here yesterday. I've got my little bird here. Can you see him? Sort of going on my blue page, and I will be doodling on here. Vintage at an old farm. We will. I'll see you later, Janet. I'll say au revoir, Janet B. Not goodbye. Oh, right, let's have another prompt, shall we? I don't know where they are. I buried them. Oh, you've been. Oh, I really don't know where they are. Do you ever have that on your desk? Yes, you do. You do. I know. Right, so we've had. Oh, here they are. I've got them muddled up now. Cut a word. Add a bird. Right, what else have we got? Yes, I look on the other side because to see, but it's not. 2022 one is peace. Wonderful. Wow. Peace. Whatever peace means to you. Wow. I have a little peace stencil here. I don't know whether it works that well. How do I make that work? What? Do you spray? It's that Anne L. It's that backwards, forwards. Does it go that way or that way? Oh, goodness. Right. Peace. I'm going to go for a peaceful scene because I can't quite work out how my little, I cut it out of cardboard, how that works. I'll leave it there and I'll try it in the week. Let's go for a peaceful scene. These are my magazines pages here, ready to make envelopes. I also, I'm going to go for peace, the sort of peace that Kathy is having, sitting at home after being in the busy hospitals. Here we are. This is what happens when I sit down and cut out my ransom letters and I find lots of pictures in magazines. Oh, you just posted your journal page and you used flower cut out from one of the only Daphne's diaries. Yeah, it's been completely cut to ribbons. Oh, wonderful. You posted a picture of it. Sophia is on Instagram and she's been posting pictures. You did wonderful Inktober, didn't you? And you've also You did the last 2 journal pages. I really admired, because when I create, it's colour more. Yours was very interesting. You were experimenting with the white space. You'd been leaving white space, and I didn't write that on it. But yes. Ah, look at this. Yes. Peace. Peace is sitting with a nice cup of tea or coffee, a little book, or some form of creating. Yes, peace. There you go. That is going on there. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. That will go there somehow without covering that up. Lovely. It's just lovely to Freddie making himself comfy. I've got another trip to the airport on Thursday. Yeah. I mean, it's different. It's a style. It's not a style that Sophia, I don't know whether I'm pronouncing your name right, sorry, does all the time, but I admired it when you were experimenting with it. Maybe that is quite a natural thing for you. Yeah. Oh, right, yes. See, we have everybody attempts. I love seeing pictures. Kat's made some videos, and Alison from AJ Inspired Life has made some videos, and people post on Facebook and Instagram when they've done the prompts. No pressure to do that though. But yes, yeah, it's lovely to see how everybody interprets the prompts in a different way. Definitely, yeah. Hi, Ruth. Ruth E, so nice to see you. Oh, no, you're not late. No, come on in. I saved a space for you. There's still plenty snacks. There's a whole plate of muffins here ready. always space for you. Let's have another prompt. Numbers. And I'm going to give you both prompts at the same time. The cat prompt list that we do with Becky, that's fun as well, isn't it? Yes, roller cat. We might be playing that at Rebecca's later. Yes. It's Kathy, butternut squash. I made them when I was listening to Carol. Add a bumblebee. So the last prompts are add numbers and add a bumblebee. So I will be adding that to my little page, and I will have a little bit of room maybe to do some writing as well. It's time to pop some numbers in, and I'll send some happy mail. Going to send this little ephemera book to Angie, and I'll make up another little with one of my little ATC coins and some of the little things that I've been making today in for somebody. Yes, that's it. Pop numbers in, and we need to pop one in for Becky because she went to the dentist, and Jennifer's probably gone out to chat now because she's had a busy time. Yeah. New Simona Beach. That's your local beach, isn't it? Ah, Trudy, it's lovely to create with friends, isn't it? It's lovely when we can do that. How lovely. Amazing. I'm so pleased. Lovely. You've put a number in for Ellie B. Thank you for that. Yes. Pop numbers in for anybody else. Yellow thumbprint for a bumblebee. If you can't find a picture or a sticker, a yellow thumbprint for a bumblebee. That sounds fun. I'm going to go and get some yellow paint just now. That sounds fun. Any excuse I am. But if you don't want to get this on your hands, you don't worry. There's no pressure to do that. This paint's getting a bit old, actually. Don't use it, lose it. Although I did see that some people shake up their paint. And I thought the other day maybe I should do that. Cat Hand loves a thumbprint creation. Brilliant idea. I love the way we help one another. I'm going to do a big bumblebee on there. Oh, I love it. I'm just going right in now. I've got the birds and the bees on here, actually. There you go. Down at the vintage farm. I love it. Ah. Yes, Irene, I will leave some links below, and as we go out, if one of the mods wants to, we will be going to Rebecca's now, so we'll be able to hang out with Rebecca, and there are a lot of people here with YouTube channels, and maybe there'll be some in my description box, and maybe other people, some of the mods can pop in channels for Irene so she can come and find you on your videos and lives. These little bits of paper are really handy to have. Oh, I don't know that tune. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Sounds very cute. There you go. Marty's put in Jean's channel. How lovely, wonderful. If someone can put in Rebecca's, because we might be hopping on that bus over to Rebecca's, I will be eating my pumpkin muffin cake here. I didn't want to get cream everywhere. So, yes. There's create, you put your channel in. Yes, there we are. Well done, well done. That's where we're going next, Irene. No pressure to come. There's Kat's channel, lots of people with channels. Beth's, if we go to Beth, she will be live tomorrow evening, probably quite late for you, probably be about midnight for you though. When Beth streams, she's going to be starting on her new project, which is for tea. Oh gosh, everything's dropping today. We're having crafter lunches. Oh, your grandson will love that, Jean. I've got your favourite mug, by the way, Jean. I wanted to use another one, but I thought, no, Jean will be wanting this one. Oh, dear. Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you. Did we put numbers in? Oh, I didn't generate it. I'm just, yes, I'm going to be on. I'm still actually recovering from going off to see my mum on Thursday, but that's fine. Right, generate a number between 1 and 100, 32. And then I will be sending some little bits of ephemera that I've made. 32. So if who had 32 on or under? It's an Arthur Askey Bee song. Oh, I loved Arthur Askey. Oh, Arthur Askey Bee song. Oh, seriously, I will put that in the description. It takes me till this evening to get that sorted. That, did he have a northern accent as well? I loved Arthur Askey. That's someone from the 50s, isn't it? British comedian. Well done, Barbara. Yes. Irene with 26. So I've written. So if Irene, I'll write that down there, and I will send Irene some happy. No, but oh no, we got a Penny was 20. What number did I say? 32. So Penny was, so yeah, thank you, Dar. No, it's a Dar. I'm like that. All the numbers bouncing around the screen. No. So Irene, thank you, Miriam. Thanks, Penny. I will be sending you one of my little ATC cards, and I'm quite liking these birdhouses actually. When I doodle on them, that might become my next little thing to do, little birdhouses. That's a fun thing. I'll see if I can make them look a little bit more pulled together. Right, well, it's probably time that we said goodbye. I rushed that, didn't I? I misread the time. We have got a little bit more time, but I have said goodbye. So, and we've done that. I've done my Bumblebee. I can do that. We're just adding numbers. I shall get some numbers, and I'm going to give a house number to my little. I'll get my black out. I'm going to do a process video tomorrow. I'm going to go to the bookshelf over there, and I'm going to just pick out one of my favourite journals to share with you. And we will have, oh, Gail, yeah, is that okay? Everything okay? We will spend that little bit of time together. Just something very gentle, yeah. You need, I know, I'm finishing early. You need a little, oh dear, don't worry. It'll give us all time just to, before we go to Rebecca's on the bus, it'll give us time to powder our noses and yeah. Right, I will say goodbye and we'll all go over. We've got the link to Rebecca's if you want to, no pressure. And I can sit and doodle on here. It's been fun. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I will see you in chats and I will talk to you in comments, and I love it. You do share with what's happening in your creative and your, thank you, Janet, and you know what's happening in your world at the moment with me in comments, which I do appreciate. And I realised that I haven't done a draw for people that commented. I will do 2 next week. So it doesn't mean to say I haven't been looking through and rereading the comments and keeping you in my heart and all that sort of malarkey. Right, I'll say goodbye. Let's give Petra goodbye. You take care. And Ruth, take care. You have a good week. Have a good week, everybody. It has been fun. We enjoyed starting the week together. It joyful and creative together. And goodbye. Yeah, and we got Anne H as well, and Janet, and our lovely Janet's gone off for her appointment. Jean, take care. And Marilyn and Anne and take care, Irene. Yes, see you next time. Abigail, wrap up warm. Happy Maker, hi and bye. So nice to see you. So nice to see you. So glad that you found us. Trey, good hello and goodbye. We're just about to say goodbye, but it's so nice to see you. Trey, you're going to go now. So are we all. Trudy, you take care. Thank you. It has been lovely. Absolutely no rush, Trudy. If you're happy, Trudy, I'm happy. I'm happy that you felt that you can do some art. I really am. Take care, everyone. I'll just give Freddie his last little treat before supper time. You have another one, don't you? It's getting a bit dark. You might be going under the desk later. Nice. Oh, I'm going to get my Posca pens out and have a doodle now, Freddie. Nice. All gone. It's finished. Take care, everybody. It is, I'm sorry. Oh dear. Right, see you another time though. Take care, Melissa. Oh, you've got some happy mail for your birthday coming in the post, Melissa. Yes, some horses. Take care. Take care, Stephanie. I do hope well with your mum and the transition from hospital to home goes well. And I know he's pleased with it, isn't he? Right, well, I'll put the phone down. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, gentle listeners in the background there and replayers. I really do appreciate you, and I'm so glad that you can join us. You're such a part of this, such a part of this. Here he goes. You coming under the table? Yeah. Take care, everyone. Bye from Freddie and me. See you in all the chats. Take care. Oh, bye, Carol. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah.